Few staffs. I've been around. I've been in Ghana. I've been outside Ghana.
The last time I checked on you, you were somewhere in Germany or something like that.
Yes, I was. Yeah, I was. And then, I came back. For like a year now, a year and a half, I've been on the low. I've been more on the quiet. I was actually going through a depression.
You were depressed?
Very. And thanks to God, I found my feet again. It wasn't easy. I thought I would stop singing.
What caused the depression?
Life, things happen. Anytime I want to talk about it, it downs on me and it breaks me. That's something I wouldn't delicately talk about. But I'll say shout out to my little boy, Roya Unique Iselacom, who was born there.
Your son?
Yeah, and then lost the mother when
so it was true, because I heard it, that you lost your wife.
Well, I wasn't legally married to her.
Okay.
My legal wife is still in Ghana.
Okay.
So she's listening. Shouts to her. It's something that caused a whole lot of mess in my family. But for having a son, I'll forever be proud. And wherever the mother is, I pray the Lord gives her a better place. And
so, what was it because of her demise that got you in depression?
Yes, yes. Because you cannot imagine not living in the country and then having a little boy there who is 5 months and the mother is no more, and it's a whole lot of complications, and I wouldn't want to delve into that, but I'd always tell him I love him. And then shouts to my little boy in Ghana too.
So where's the boy now?
The boy is still in Germany, Stuttgart.
Who's taking care of him?
With the grandmother.
Grandmother.
Yeah.
Wow.
And shouts to all his siblings too.
Johnny, we be very strong. I know how it feels when people go through depression. It's a terrible experience. Johnny, I've been there before.
It's something,
so,
Andy. I'm shaking talking.
I know. I can feel it. That's why I had to just switch or move into other areas. But
the Lord is good. You know one thing?
Tell me about
I have an
it.
album coming up which
wow.
talks more about it. The album, it's a high life being built in the studios right now with Nana Boache, who happens to be one of the best studio directors. Osika is part of the band. Like, I'm coming up with my own band.
Oh, nice.
And there are beautiful high life songs on there.
Have you named the band yet? No, all of these bands that have strange names, Kwampa.
Rubber Band.
Band.
Rubber Band.
Or rubber.
Yes.
Why rubber?
Because you use rubber band to tie money.
so call it money then.
It coils around it. And then it holds it in a bunch.
Tight. Okay.
So I look forward to a band that would sing with me, enjoy the music with me, and then we move out on tour.
Right, so rubber band. Okay, right. Sounds good. Sounds good. At a point you were in the police.
I'm still in the force. I'm still in the service.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But you hardly wear uniforms, or you are a CID. How do we call them?
CID.
Undercover.
No. Let me say I'm a regular police officer. I wear uniforms every day.
Okay.
I'm with the special weapons and tactics. So shouts to my commander. Shouts to all the SWAT personnel. One shot. Yes,
how do you call those? One shot?
Yes, that's our slogan.
Okay.
Yes. So you say SWAT, I say one shot.
Okay.
And I still work. Usually I do nights. And by the day I can do music and then,
Right. But how do you combine that? Isn't it?
That's a beautiful experience.
Yeah, I know, but it may be very time demanding. Yes, stressful. It is.
It is.
Yes, because you work in the night, you work in the day.
Exactly.
What time do you sleep?
I barely sleep. I could be talking to you, and if I'm not fast enough to tell you I'm falling asleep, I might fall asleep. But I'm that person. Anything I have to do, I just go on it and do it. And so I could be from duty, and then I start making arrangements right in the morning or by dawn or the night whilst I'm working. And tell the engineer, all right, I'll be preparing myself through the night. I'm coming in the morning.
I don't think it's a very good thing.
Well, I have to stress. At a point, I'll be relaxed.
Yeah, I know, but
it helps me to write too, going through the pain.
Actually, inadequate sleep.
I try.
For me, I think I was a bit. Last night, I couldn't even sleep.
Me too.
Not at all. I think the anxiety of, oh man, I'm coming back on air. I don't want to sleep and wake up tired. And okay.
I went through the same thing too. I couldn't sleep.
Okay. Yeah. But if you can devote some time to sleep, I know you may not constantly be in the studio.
Sure.
But if you can kiss your pillow at least.
I try.
Some time, I think that'll be.
I try.
Try. Your music. You have new music out, but this is your jam, Lonely, man. Lonely. Lonely, man. That's a classic. And you've been releasing a lot of classic songs. Shonipa, Lonely, Srikeke. But that song I couldn't find on any of the DSPs.
How come? Which one? Srikeke?
Yes.
Oh, for real?
Yes. So I was like, wait. Okay, was it because of the rhythm?
No, because for royalty and everything, I went through that.
Oh, really?
I always listen to it on Audiomack.
I need to check it out.
I haven't really, but I see it on Spotify and everything because they give me my report,
okay.
money report and everything. So I wonder how you didn't see it. There was
but
something
then you're making
going
some
on.
good money. Okay, something was going on.
There was something going on. I think the music industry, we need to learn more. Because sometimes you happen to give your songs to certain people to release it, and then they misinform the distributors or they register songs. I mean, without you knowing that certain things has been done.
Really?
All you see is your song has been released, and then you are thinking everything.
How
is
do they
all right.
release songs without letting you know?
Thing is, many of us do not release the songs on our own. We go in for aggregators. And there are also these third parties that will come in, convince you, tell you when we release it, we do these packages and promo for you, this, that. All right, all you need to give is the file and this, that, the artwork. And while they are filing it, you don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, they file it and they give you the release date, or they ask you when do you want it out. You tell them, and then, I mean, sometimes it takes years before you realize that, I was only registered as a performer for the song, and somebody's name pops up as a writer on this song.
How?
And it goes.
But why? If you're filling the form, don't you?
Let me
put
give you
out
proofs.
Okay.
You know why many of these high life artists complain? Hip life artists complain that they never saw money from their craft, apart from the performing money. By the time they went in to check, all the people's names were there as writers. You know, I had
people who didn't perform on the production.
People have means. I'm telling you the truth. I ain't kidding you.
Wow.
I had an issue with Jah Master J. I still have that issue with him. On my Audiomack, a song I wrote, by virtue of him playing the beat, I have been blocked that the rightful owner or the copyright owner of the song has authorized it to be blocked. And so, for having amassed over 365,000 streams on my end and on his end, not even more than 1.5K. And then he wants his end to be promoted. Yeah? And then he gets the money and then he files for me to be blocked. Me that have pushed the song to get 365,000.
Wait, what does that mean? You wrote the song.
Exactly my point.
Well, he co-wrote because he's also a producer. He produced it, so yes.
Why isn't it 50-50?
Right.
Why isn't it being pushed from both ends? And then you are causing my ends to be blocked.
Okay, but what was the initial agreement?
We never had no agreement.
Oh.
But technically, the law states it clear. For being a producer, you own this percentage of rights. 50.
Right, this is a 50%.
For being the writer, I own a 50. For being the performer, I own another point. For being the writer, I own a point. I mean, it's obvious. But usually they make it feel like, and I will cry, boy, I want to dear na, yeah.
Boss.
Unye dina, You know, some things like that. No respect for your craft. It's painful. It's painful. Sometimes people resort to physical, you know.
But have you discussed it with him?
I did.
And
you know what he did? He actually, after having brought Bona Montage from Paris to come and shoot the video, partly in Ghana and partly in Paris, after whilst the video production had gone on and the editing was going on, I had a talk with him. I mean, everything had been back and forth with him. I'm a guy that will call you, that will talk to you about stuffs. And then, when the video was released, immediately I realized copyright had been filed against me on the video. So that's when I started noticing some of these things.
What did you do?
I checked up with him.
Did you do anything wrongly?
Nothing did we do wrong.
Did you?
When I checked up with him, he later filed for the copyright to be taken off.
No, wait. Is this the first time I'm hearing this? No. Let's take our time with this issue, because I know for Jah Master J, he will certainly clap back.
I actually spoke to him, and the funny thing he told me, and we are back on a was away. Me ye de bia unti. Obesia ye bi oni ahwanam so wunye nyame. Me ye ma de dada na we invite him.
No, wait. Okay, let's get back to it. You there was no agreement.
Yeah.
Prior
to the recording. Of the song.
And
why? Because we were friends.
Did you release the song without his notice?
I didn't release it. He released it.
Okay.
He actually, after I did my investigations, had paged the work, including his other works on the album, to Boomplay and taking money.
Without your notice?
Yeah. Kind of like I've chosen to use it for whatever I want to use it for.
Did you sign any agreement?
Nope.
I mean, regarding the revenue, was there any agreement? Nothing.
Nothing.
Wow.
But must you behave like this if...
No, wait. Okay. What about the video? When the video came...
He filed copyright again, and then we had to dispute it. And he was actually having a talk with somebody...
Was the video on your channel?
On my channel. Because he didn't pay for it. I did.
I thought you said he brought the director from...
I brought the director. I only informed him that, look here, you did a whole lot of project, all right? It's about 36 artists or 35 artists on that album,
right.
The hip hop version, the whatever version.
Right.
It was overwhelming. He couldn't fund it. And the rightful thing to do was, once you're doing a rhythm, you are getting a director to shoot the videos. You are promoting it equally on some level. I realize you are falling short at some place. So I discussed with you. I'd fund it. Because I'm the artist, I want to help myself reach somewhere. Even before the man came down from Paris, Bona Montage. Big up to him. And then we did it. I actually consulted you again. You told me, okay, you want some close shots, you want this, that. I had to go rent again and then let someone shoot that one so that we send the files over to him in Paris again. Like we went through stuffs, and I had always discussed with him. In the long run, he was discussing with someone, and he said nothing even bores him than the person that did the filing on my behalf, Rodney King.
What about him? Because
I made Rodney do the filing on my behalf to claim the dispute.
Okay. Wait. Okay. All of these, you shot the video, you put the video on your channel. Was he aware you were going to put it on your channel?
Yes.
Was he supposed to put the video on his channel?
No.
Why?
He didn't pay for it.
But did you tell him that you were going to put it on your channel? And did he okay that?
Why can't he okay it?
Well, it's for both of you. Again, he produced it.
I
understand, but what I'm asking is, listen, let's play on fair ground.
I want him to.
You shot the video. He's also supposed to have the video or have shares with the video, right? With the production, because he produced it. So whatever it is, any income, whatever happens, he must also have a share.
Why
would that not necessitate the blockage?
He is getting a share on the part of the audio, not the video. If anybody is getting a part of the money coming from the video, it should be the video guy that shot it, that drew the concept.
Well, it's the audio visual.
The audio.
What happens to the audio in the video?
The audio has its own percentage that you have filed for and signed for. So you are claiming it through any means that the audio will be vetted and then, let me say, paid for. Why do you claim the visual too?
What I'm asking is, what happens to the audio in the audiovisual? In the video, there is the audio. You use the audio in the video, right?
It's like double taxing.
Okay.
You give me the same money, you take your income tax out of it, and then directly again, when I'm trying to give another person money, you tax that same money again. But I'm being objective about this. I'm being reasonable about this. I'm being sensible about this. If I hadn't done that for my song wouldn't have gone nowhere. Do you know the album has accordion on it, has even the rhythm, it has a quabo on it, it has, everybody did that by not shooting a video or doing anything because they knew he would do this. Why did they stop that?
Who else? I think
why did they stop? My song hasn't stopped. Lonely hasn't stopped playing. Very beautiful visuals. In fact, God told me Ghanaians are actually going to love this song better and proper. After 5 years, they are going to tell you how good you are, having had the required elements in such a song for it to be well, garnished. It sounds fresh every time. Now, can't all because you are egoistic or you think it's a why record it, Samini be pay and one funny thing, there was a trick. He thought the album would favor certain favorite artists of his. He didn't know I was more prepared than he could imagine. I wrote that song, I recorded that song under 1 hour, like 45 minutes, 1 hour be done.
Wow.
Yeah. I had songs written already, so I combined 2-3 of them and had it. It was beautiful when we were recording it. I didn't give him no tough times. So why is it hard pass? We're pushing it.
Is it too late to resolve it?
I think he's become more egoistic, not responding to communication. I felt like he's not too important like that. I was going through my phase, having a child. Now that the child was on the way, traveling, doing this, so I just asked God to help me continue when it is. I'm actually sending this new song out to him, Hand of Jah. I do it when I want. I enjoy it myself before I give it to anybody. So if you try, you're going to hurt.
My producers have tried reaching out to JMJ. He says he doesn't want to comment.
He will never want to because I speak better than him, I understand better than him, I know better. Why didn't the rest, artists no more album, no? Entry video, fee, omo record bi anom de man say jekwa ne ade be. Omo nim so obey say.
Are you alleging that
I'm not.
No
they
artist
didn't.
Is taking
I'm proving it.
Anything from what they did with him?
They just gave him some rubbish and decided go do what you want with it.
Oh please, no, you can't say that. You can't say they gave him some rubbish.
They didn't mean it. That's what I say. I'm an artist. If you give me a beat and you are pressuring me, what target way, you need to do this. Sometimes I can decide I'm a baby man or no. Remember, editing, revisiting. I mean, like me now record the video, I mean check in, no, send there, bro. Okay, my way. Because men can't count. Men is won't promote it.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, once
now,
image is attached, I don't think they will just put out any chat.
Me that went through sleepless nights. Me that brought out money. That brought somebody from abroad, Europe. That brought equipment. That shot the video. That promoted it at least. Why would you go like this and ambush me? If you're a fair person to yourself. And he should dare not think like he's older than me. He's my age mate. That's why I'll talk to him like my age mate. I told him when the time comes, I'll fight him on the street. I'll beat him mercilessly.
Oh,
I want people to talk about it because I'll face him like a man.
Don't go there. You are an officer
feeling
of the law.
big.
Again, hold,
you won't
please,
talk
please.
About it. Somebody's life. Say you have control. So
Jah Lead, I beg you. Listen. You're a police officer.
Samini dance man. That's why I've given him how many years now?
Yeah, but you're
3.5 years.
You're a police officer.
And you know one funny thing. The day I go do a man, The day I go do them, like smile, like play. Oh, what's up, then I go start to do them. I'm like that. I'm a hearty person. Like, me kuma was ro. Inti me srepa, me wabotrepa, me buse mupa, be duwa, ma sumbe ye ding, me yeni bibi. Me bono ne no a story, na na obe bo me ne no a story no. Me make sure to say, unto me mbo me. And nobody gonna frighten anybody in this country no more. Like, no, me producers a crown no. Say me shepa me feel it. Me you know I gave him 2 jams on the album. I gave him Ajwaye, big boy thing. That also I shot a video for and paid for. Why didn't he do that to that video? Why didn't he file copyright? Yeah, boy, no. Wo friend say. Like umbu me na ofre me say yenye adwuma na masan de misika hye na wo tie chiri pesa me boka konongo kaya wo nso a wo so unjai me na me nso a yeah san afre wo FM no so kan wan say ma wo say me fe no tu no bi. God bless you.
Okay, please take it easy, Jah Lead.
I got this song for him, Hand of Jah. Sana me yana ntina me frame ho Jah Lead.
Too much.
Diabolic.
I thought you had changed. Adam. I thought you had changed.
Nyame nine na wom.
Nyame na me one ya say me nyame na me kan.
You are the so. Oh, you know when film fast.
Oh, Adam, welcome.
Welcome, Chairman. It be me, I forgive you. Welcome.
Thank you.
You know, get my
don't start.
the shoe size. Now I'm saying 42. Open, so I fine. But
so we share the same.
Not nearby.
But what else do you want?
The shoe size.
Oh, okay, Miss Misha 42.
And you turn shoes.
He says he wants a.
Me man, the shoe size.
Cause Zara man,
Thank you very much. Go to Zara man. Cause Zara man. In fact, I'm wearing a Zara because Misha Zara shoes. Osimo OS.
Oh, okay.
The special edition. Yeah. So go there and you handle it. Listeners, in the studio, Jah Lead. Here is his new jam, Hand of Jah. For real? This is the first time.
Yep.
Where you make the play I'm like that.
Anyhow you want.
No.
I actually brought my guitarist.
We for break them like it's we for bless them. We have
with it.
No, we for roll carpet for this for a new. I like it when we break in a song. You just don't play a song. This is not any radio show. You have to break it. And then we bless it so that when it becomes bigger, we can own it and say, yeah, we made it a hit.
Yes,
that's how we break songs. That's how we break records, man. You just can play a song like that. Okay, so what necessitated this?
Well, I felt like at a point putting the gun down and then picking up a pen and talking a story that will free me to easily find myself again. And it was hand of God. At a point I could be in the room and be crying like that. Feel so sorrowful for myself. Like I've offended everybody for especially having a child. And it was hard. So this was something that unleashed all the pain in me. And then after singing it, I felt free again.
You know when I listen to your songs, sometimes I get sad. Like
Janice.
This guy's voice, his composition, his productions, you are so unique,
Give thanks.
and the way you do your music, Johnny, too much. What do you think is lacking? What do you really need?
Well, I think all of this had been done independently.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't actually had the necessary finance to put together that team to pay certain things to be put on certain platforms.
Right.
Nti empeniga te o to see so ya na onche. Yeah, we are to see so. But the bia jina bia no, we try to jump and catch a height. Nti I've always been using all these independent produced financed works to find a height, and until it comes I keep going. So I'm working on my album, which is going to be a full high life album.
Okay.
And
but you're well known to be a reggae artist. Why high life now?
I sing high life better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's easier. I mean, reggae and then high life are similar.
Right.
That's how come I can easily do Lovers Rocks.
Right.
And it's easy. It's easy.
Let me jump a bit. We're gonna listen to the song, but you don't get nominations, especially at the TGMs. Have you ever had any nomination yet?
I did around a lonely time. My intel told me they had to debate a lot because many of the board members said they don't know me. They don't know this.
Hey, Charlie, intel's what we are saying.
Some people listening. Meko University in so
police intelligence.
Me were colleagues or more. Meko University full time with UCC.
Okay.
Me were classmates and colleagues or she
Corners.
who names them and because me call St. John's boarding school and I'm here 5 years.
Oh.
Imagine the classmates I have all over the world. Abiwa Bruchiri Biwa. Me 5 years. Now I'm called class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4 up to GHS3 boarding school.
Okay.
I grew with like over 2,000 people. Day students, boarders, in, out, B, bar. I schooled with Rahim Abedipele. I schooled with Asem. I schooled with a whole lot of people. I thought that crana or one who be after say, hey, major number was him so way near, and then it's fun. So I always happen to be getting the necessary informations, you know. Sometimes your colleagues will just hold you.
And that came from the board that they
there was someone there.
But must they know you to nominate you? With what? What is IPM?
What's the company that
KPMG.
tallies KPMG? Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Someone from KPMG told you.
I had an Intel, the school colleague, who had to actually bring a beat box or a Bluetooth box and play the song where we made them here before they nominate them.
Hey.
Hey. The truth is, a kuko football box. So unya pass. Simply the truth.
Do you think so?
I do know so.
I don't think so.
For the past 10 years, who say the same people now in the reggae dance or category no more?
Because
they
do well, they do so.
Try playing any reggae song from me. I'll choose one, but please, na me fan come assembly.
Let's center our attention on Hand of Jah.
When the reggae producers from Jamaica when they hear my work, they ask, what is wrong with your people? You're supposed to be an A-listed artist.
Just as you mentioned, you've been doing this as an indie artist, so you may go through the rocky road.
Where you are being suggested and be the connection and what would the to go and then the artist is sheho. People have been maligning and but and you know, I mean, I preach it to my audience. They love it. My audience keep growing. I prefer to fine tune with my audience, let them know me, let them love me. The job is all about finding your audience and selling your work to them. So gradually, I think when I find the right team around me, we approach it differently, and then it's gonna grow. I'm actually trying to prepare a proposal for you to help me on my album. I mean the push of it and everything. So I'll bring you a proposal.
Me?
Yeah.
Help you where? Haven't you heard that I promise and fail people?
Oh no.
You don't get filler. Listeners.
Yeah,
The song is nominated, then it means someone has pushed it. Is that what you're saying? Not because of your good work?
Okay, so give your mark from a scale of 1 to 10. After that, then I can pointedly say if I'm not nominated as a reggae dancehall artist, then there is a Coco Fugo.
Well, you're also coming out with a high life album.
So
and how you see, fit back in there?
It is not the artist that falls under the genre. It is the song that falls under the genre.
Right.
So the artist shouldn't be boxed. I pick words, I design it the way I want it, and then how beautiful it is, you journal.
Oh, Matthew there. Nice. Now we all know what you can do. So this is nothing really new.
No, on your scale.
Scale of what?
1 to 100.
1 to 100. At least give me 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
1 to 10.
As a dancehall song.
As a dancehall song?
Yeah, this is a reggae dancehall song.
That's what I'm saying. So dancehall song, scale of 1 to 10. I may give it an 8 or 9. You know why?
Tell me.
Because I have to soak it.
Yes.
I have to soak it again.
Yeah.
Because time is not on my side. It's like,
true. It's a flash.
we couldn't start the interview on time. Well, you didn't show up earlier, so but I have to take my time
and feel it. But you got some words already ringing in your ears,
yeah. Which one is going to shut them down? And
one thing when me fi tell them, no need gun fi gun them down. Me no need knife fi cut them.
So what are you going
Left
to use
them in the hands of Jah.
Okay. But Charlie, you are too good. You are super, super good. There are a lot of comments for you. Let me read some of them before I allow my elders to come in. Iniesta Jr. said, wow, he's so good. Lonely is my favorite jam. And Srekeke. Jah Will Top C says, Adam, my favorite pundit. Jah Lead for last that JMJ guy. Yeah.
I could do one.
Come on for that what? Naneko says, please, Mr. Handy, ask him about the new IGP and why was the police happy about the removal of the old one?
Trouble.
Were you happy too?
Well, I have been trained to work with whoever. That's my head.
Right. Okay. Jawel Topsy said, Jah Lead is very talented. Akuma Delish says, things are really happening in this industry. Kenzie Boy says, Andy, please ask him if he attended airport police school.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, before moving to St. John's, I was tender. Very little, like 4 years. That way I was very little.
I see.
But my dad was a senior police officer, so.
Oh, really?
I lived in 37 barracks. Yes, I started airport police primary before moving to St. John's.
I see. Okay, Suka Felix Mion says, you can't feel big, and DJ Joshua says, it's the song that falls under the genre, not the artist. Hard. Kenzie Boy said, Jah Lead, I remember way back in Adenta when we used to catch a vibe.
True.
G on drum says, Ini Jason. Okay, so I need Jason. Okay. Kwame Tim Jacare said, this guy is too good. I wish he gets the attention needed. Desmond Mauta said, Jah Lead, man. Okay. More comments coming in for you. A lot of comments. Brapany, good morning. Hope you're good. Please tell Jah Lead to hit his school father up. Too much talent. Your school father, Kojan.
Ooh, Rebel. Yes, sir.
Comfy
warm.
PJ.
Big up, Papa.
Yeah, man. Right. Okay. Now, Eze. You know Eze, right? Mm-hmm. Our brother from Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Dance man.
Yeah, man. Eze. He says, good morning, Andy. Tell Jah Lead that the name of the game is Evidence. Was there any contract between him and JMJ?
No.
He said there wasn't. I'm being groomed into copyright law specifically, so don't forget to get in touch should there be any opportunity. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Nano say, it's in the US, it says, and the Jah Lead is a vibe. I'm in Ghana though. Hey! Nanoba!
Papa, if you've no break.
Bro, Nanoba there, I said, yeah. Oh, yeah, bye, you. My lovely Lily. Hey, Lily. Efiaba Pebi is in the UK. She says, in fact, Jah Lead is good. Beautiful song. Shout out to you, Londoner. Hey, Londoner, you do all. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Vida Educhumwa Obapa. My crash. I miss you. Why?
How many crashes have you crashed?
When you're not near,
No, can't you see?
I'm not from here. Continue.
When I am finding call fitting shop and a hospital, Akasha.
I crash.
Okay, Charlie,
yes,
I want to hear your
how the band is going to sound.
Yeah, rubber band.
Yes, sir. We Osika. Osika
is a guitarist.
My guitarist.
Okay, with the band.
And Osika's father is actually B.B. Collins.
The legendary B.B. Collins.
Yes,
That's
sir.
your dad. Hey, wow.
So I'm fortunate to be with.
Hey, then you're from a music home. B.B. Collins.
Yes, and
you know B.B. Collins.
The late Afiakobi actually grew Osika.
Okay.
In Kumasi.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, challenge who free.
Yeah, of course.
Wow. Play something. Play something.
Good? You good?
Are you gonna
God.
sing highlight?
I'm singing this very one for you.
Right.
One of Jah. Chish. For the ladies and give the gentlemen too. Now, Timothy tell them I no need gun fi gun them down. Me no need knife fi cut them. Left them in the hands of Jah. Now, dirty hands no need broom fi sweep. A dirty mind no need soap fi clean, so be left them in the hands of Jah. Did I tell them never to try? Them two fox lifestyle too sly. A wicked man had taker than lime. Concentrated ready if he makes hard liquor and wine. Don't know the long time we see them in a line. Jah put them straight in our hand. That's why we no spend no time if we read them mind, cause we know them. One thing when me fi tell them, me no need gun fi gun them down. Me no need knife fi cut them. Left them in the hands of Jah. Oh God, now, dirty hands no need room fi sweep. Hey, dirty mind no need soap fi clean, so be left. Left them in the hands of Jah. Now. From long my father taught me this. Father said, dirty mind sanity the worst disease, and they could never have no cure. So try to believe off for that. Remember that are the reason them chop last. Enough man evil them working in a dark just to hide. But remember, nobody could ever go round Jah army. Jah Lead the fire too, them feel out me. Mr. Wiggity, don't you near me. When Jah light a shine, you have to know. One thing with me fi tell them. One thing with me fi tell them. Auntie when me fi tell them. Now, auntie when me fi tell them, me no need gun fi gun them da. Me no need knife fi cut. I left them in the hands of Jah. Now, some of them are holding the PhDs. Some of them are love the weighty. Some of them are just be hiding. Thomas them hiding just too bad, mind you. My Lord, my mama told me this. Me mama said, son, do your thing and never forget to pray. And never trust no shadow after dark. Let Jah guide your footsteps. Tear, evil men do what I live after them. And the way me fi tell them, me no need gun fi gun them. Me no need knife fi cut them up. Left them in the hands of Jah.
Jah Lead.
Yes,
wait, let me give the credits. Vocals by Jah Lead, guitars by Osika. And please come in. Osika, Charlie, I would want to have a special. I will invite you one of these days because I need to get into how you compose and how you work. All right, thank you very much. Nana, Jah Lead.
Yo, me feel it.
You feel it?
Yeah. It take me to my reggae dancehall days.
Yeah, man.
No?
Yeah,
It enter my blood.
See, Kwame, I know you make
Selassie.
Kwame, don't talk. Don't talk. Kwame, you hear me?
Jah Lead pan the mic.
He born herb this morning.
Hey.
You know
Police.
I dissociate myself from this one.
Me talking say you born contour me read this morning.
I dissociate myself from
It's
this.
a green grass.
It's a green grass
It's a
thing.
green
I
grass.
beg you.
Edges.
Treat it as such. It's a herb. It's a
It's
plant.
a herb,
It's,
yeah.
You know.
But you, as a police officer,
Why
do
did you watch him like that?
No, because he's torn in between.
That's it.
This is me and them matter. So, as a police officer,
Yeah.
and you do reggae,
Mm-hmm.
and you're reggae.
Very light.
No, you're light jot.
Reggae one a lie.
Reggae one a lie.
So one a lie.
And I buy one a lie.
But
And
ni
Nshoma-
nyinaa yɛ didi.
What's
Ni
it?
nyinaa mu yɛ didi.
Whole side or
Sɛ
no?
aduane yɛ aduane.
Right.
So ɔho.
And I used to hear ye.
Mmara Nyame de maa aduane no. Ɔsɛ mundi n'aba no. Mundi n'aduane mo fa.
Ahan no. And obi say.
And the waka bibi asha wa no. Money.
Ɔhwɛ m'anim. Timpese me bisa na asɛm wɔ saa Bible verse no. Nti woyɛ ɔmo a ɔmo gye tum sɛ Bible no ɛna create problem because one check kwan ɔmo mfa ahan no sa yare sɛ nkɔfo betwa gya to mu so ɔmo bɛnya mu
Problem.
nti ɔmo sɛ hɔ no
And obi so asem Jah Lead bi so asem.
Ɛno na yɛ
the
problem.
Bible was
Jah
quite
Lead
on
bi
that.
so asem ya no.
Ɛyɛ problem.
Was it a problem?
ɛno na sɛ di problem abrɛ yɛ
The problem ni hɔ.
It's Jah Lead. Okay, but Jah Lead more so am cooperation uko bi.
My cooperation is about.
Awo chiwa ungrofo.
Your cooperation is just our operations. Andy, let's be factual. I mean, there is a law, there is an open urge whereby these days, people are taking license and planting it. So we use the opportunity to educate people on it. It's not like, say, Ghana, we are illegal or marijuana. Or I'm actually working on a marijuana EP. You hear songs like Me Pesa Me Wari Sister Juana. Now only mention many income die from
offices near
Juana na kwa yo ba.
The American say, "Some marijuana."
And I'm person me marry no. Ti me worry
Juana.
And two bono were here for or headquarters.
Sa undi banku a.
The question is office now where
headquarters. Was SWAT headquarters.
Okay.
Baby, I'm one it you nko a when nya den a unjina.
Yes. Adam, please go ahead with your questions.
I could feel the energy from, the pain and everything in the song. And at times, some of these things helps you to express yourself, well. And I would wish that it will end here, a lyrical battle, than being physical. Or the one say, they are more because since you are still in music, at times your bigger breakthrough has not even yet come. So you shouldn't allow this to hold you or drag you back. Just focus on the bigger picture because there is more ahead of you and there is more you can give. So focus. A man who say, I say, just move on and because you're a fantastic artist, you have everything. So keep it up.
Come here.
And he said that some Jamaicans listen to his song and they ask,
what's wrong with your
people? Is it about what's wrong with your people or what's wrong with your strategy?
How can I answer this? I say partly, strategy, partly the people. Because sometimes, there are certain people you just, you are giving them a link to listen to their on your contact list and everything. Just listen to the song on no through link and so be okay. Do I need a team to encourage you to listen to the guy that sang Lonely? Many know Lonely, they don't even know the artist. How do you listen to it? You play it, but you don't read it. So if people are encouraged to read and fish information for themselves, I wouldn't be in this position. I would be. What do you say?
I get it. But I also think that sometimes you need to crack the code that works for you. Because other people have used a certain medium that is working for them, it doesn't mean that it can work for you as well. So I was talking about strategy as in what you have discovered as the right means to work for you. So maybe you haven't really found the way. Maybe.
I believe so.
Because people have various ways of promoting their songs. What has worked for maybe Stoneboy can't work for you. So it is up to you to keep experimenting, keep researching, keep consulting to find the right way to get the song to the people. Sometimes the people are ready to receive the song, but it hasn't gotten to them yet. They've not gotten that kind of feel from you yet. So still keep on. I think that there should be a day that you would say, okay, I was doing things this way and my music, business wasn't going the right way. Now I have discovered this is the right way for me to go. So Ghanaians are ready to listen to good music. Ghanaians will always support you when they like your music, when you have introduced yourself to them. So keep on keeping on.
Yes, sir.
Jah Lead.
Randy.
Thank you very much for coming.
I appreciate you.
Thank you for blessing us with yet another good song. Continue to give us more songs. I have a feeling that you are this close.
I believe so too.
To grabbing what you've been longing for. And I am also begging Ghanaians, please, let us appreciate our own. Look, I've had this issue just last month. I had it too. Imagine, I'm at a Ghanaian party playing Ghanaian songs. My fellow Ghanaian would come to me and tell me, oh,
really?
Telegana nyumni ya tiesa jo ayi for the AB. Chale bobo ayi for the AB. Like I pretended not to hear. And some of younger girls from nowhere went to mumu de ayi more bapati yim abegina. Can we hear some Afro beats? Ufri. Are you getting Ufri? Me free. Bakusi Ufri se kuma Bakusi Ufri kumasi.
Oh.
And
Afro beat.
And you want it like we've heard this for so long. Can you play something else? Like, can we hear some Amapiano or something Nigerian or Yempeyadia? We don't. I don't get it.
And I'm a Chin band. I think they did some live. Mr. Mandana, I was so happy.
Yeah, Chin band, hard guys.
The song after song, the transitions.
Charlie.
I said to God, please let my band stand like this. I just want to play to you.
Those boys are very good.
We have stuffs we can cherish. We have stuffs we can love. Nobody will teach us how to love what we must love. So we should find that.
For me, I'm not against any other country's music or any other genre, but I feel like there is so much work to be done home, right?
Sure.
We live in a very small country. Look, sometimes someone talks and mentions countries like Togo, and I ask, it's like they are minding their business. So like they are so confined to what they have. They are so content with it, and they are busily promoting it. Making sure say, hey, Gina, go to Barbados. Jamaica.
How many?
Jamaica.
What's the population?
Charlie,
like 3 million.
We just
2.8.
one genre. Gina made sure it became a global sensation. Can't we do same back home and stop this trouble, this fights, this fans be saying? Let me stop before you safe. Charlie. Guys, that said, please, is it out yet? Is it on all platforms?
Yes, it's available.
Please,
on
let's
all
stream
platforms.
Jah Lead. The title is Hand of Jah. Please show love. Show love. It sounds like any other. This song can be played on any radio station, on any radio program, be it Hausa or Arabic or Patois, Ashanti, anywhere. This song can be played anywhere. Radio presenters, please let's all join hands and forces and make sure that it leads just like his name sounds. Jah Lead.